You guys good?
You good?
You good, dog?
That is my least favorite thing.
You good, dog?
I'm good.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, you good?
You good?
We're talking about some of our friends.
That's four. That's five. Seven.
You
Zero.
good? We're talking about some of our friends before we got on there that
Certain
when they're
white
around
guys-
when they're around black guys.
Yeah.
Even with black comics, when they get around, I'm like, damn, dog. I'm like, what?
Yo, where the bathroom up in this motherfucker?
Yo, dog.
Hey.
I'm like, dude,
You're from Orange County.
why
What
are
the
you
fuck
talking
are you
like
doing?
that? I've never heard you talk like that. That's so strange.
Human beings are social creatures, right? So they'll tend to do that. Like my father will. We have this guy. He was the head of the Red Cross, the International Red Cross, Swiss guy. His name is Pierre. Really classy man. Like one of those guys who's read everything. Just and his, I'm going to try. I can't even do his accent is a bit more like he's from Germany or something like that. So and he always ends his sentences with yeah. So we are there, yeah, and we are. And next thing I know,
Your dad's on.
next thing I know, my dad's going. Well, you went to you were on the mountain, yes, yeah. And my sister and I, hey, dude,
man,
my sister.
You can't help it sometimes.
My sister's like, hey, with the yeah at the end of every sentence.
That's not you. That's not you.
This is my favorite too. My father goes, I was in Uruguay for a while.
Oh, dude,
you don't
hate
speak
that.
Spanish.
I hate that.
When we went to Chile, hey.
My dad
it.
would try that Italian restaurants or even Mexican restaurants. You have the quesadilla.
Nope.
You're from Denver,
Nope.
sir. Why'd you just say quesadilla?
Oh, this is the best. The guy goes, this is a left bank Bordeaux, sir. Now, left bank, right bank, you better know your fucking wines and shut up anyway. Don't tell me about left bank, right. I mean, I've met one guy who knows, who actually could taste it and goes, this is a right bank Bordeaux. I was like, what?
Tough.
Yeah. My father, the guy goes, this is a left bank Bordeaux, sir. My father goes, left bank. Good. I went, hey, don't pause like you were thinking about whether or not we should change the right bank.
You don't know
the
right
fuck.
bank.
Guys, you've never heard that.
You gotta fake it, though.
You're a Wisconsin
you don't be like,
farm
excuse
boy.
me, what'd you say? You don't want to be that dick.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we haven't been in here since Chicago.
I want to thank you.
We took a little.
I want to thank
We
Chin.
took a little break.
And I'll be honest with you. Thursday when you brought me out, I got a little emotional.
I know.
So
I did too.
I had to run out before I started crying.
I know.
Because I couldn't go out there all cryy. I'm doing
Well, you
stand-up.
can.
But I was like, I felt like we'd come a long way.
Legit announcement, right?
It was a legit announcement. And I had to walk out because I was going to fucking lose
Because I
it.
was going to keep going. I know I got choked up too. Someone's like, oh, your voice broke from yelling. I'm like, no, you moron. What?
It was such a beautiful weekend. And I have to
great.
say, my last show, I captured everything I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because you work for 2 hours, 2.5 years on something. You got 2 hours to capture it. Some nights, you know how it is. You have an off night or you're
sure.
pushing. And the
You
first
should be able
show,
to hit it out the park, though.
I did. The second show, I got everything.
I thought your
wanted.
first show was good, too.
It was great. It was great. But the second show, I hit the zone. And Justin
I feel
came
like
up our
you need
late
three. I feel like you need three
Yeah.
is perfect.
Well, that's why I had
four's too much,
Right.
Because when you're doing full weekends, you know how it is. That first show, they're good,
Yeah.
but so if you're there on a Friday night, the first two shows good. Saturday night, that first, and then the second, it's money.
You're right, man. That's what it was.
Well, it's just being comfortable, like hitting your marks. and
You were
all that.
crushing it. You were fucking crushing
Yeah.
it. I mean, my parents.
I was so embarrassed. Well, I forgot your parents were there.
How about my kids?
dude?
Doing.
Don't bring 7-year-olds. I'm doing Hulk Hogan dick jokes.
He's doing the Hulk Hogan sex tape thing, which is fucking hilarious. The crowd's dying, but meanwhile, my 10-year-old daughter and my 6-year-old son and my wife was like, ah! And covering their ears. But you know what? They never mentioned it. They never mentioned it.
Dude,
my father was like,
when your dad,
what the fuck? Get him out of here.
When your dad came in the back, I was all, oh, man, I forgot you guys are in the crowd. I always forget.
My parents, they remember, they've been on this journey with me for 23 years.
Longest time.
And they know something about stand-up because they know how hard it is.
They've seen
I've
it.
had long talks about because stand-up, again, we always say this, stand-up like guitar, like piano. I mean, it takes a long time to become really good at it. And my father and my mother both said, he's really talented. He was making all of us laugh. And my mother said, what is his training before that? I go, he's never had training before that.
Well, I had training with
he's
you.
He's been podcasting and,
Being
he's
a
got that.
fuckboy.
He's a maniac and he keeps working at it, but they loved it, man. But the audience loved it.
I was
'cause
so embarrassed
They were
when they
laughing
came
so
back.
hard.
Yeah.
I know. Were you aware of it?
Oh, when I came, it didn't hit me until they came in the back and the groom went, oh, fuck. I was talking about sucking dick and fucking, yeah.
Oh, it was great.
It was a great time, though.
Because those guys are
great,
the guy, that old guy was like he was an older guy with a bald head. Remember the guy was with my dad? I think he was the CEO.
Oh, yeah.
I believe he was he used to be the CEO of a Bank of America. Like he ran the biggest bank in the world.
Well,
it didn't matter though. They liked it.
yeah.
They love that shit.
Show, it's
they love it.
I'm sure where else are you going to get that?
Yeah, they're usually the dirtiest. I find like old people are actually dirty.
But also, you forget, like when I did my set in front of my dad, I was kind of like, oh, God. Or my mom, like, oh, fuck. You forget, though. They were our age, and they were fucking 20. They were in college. Like,
yeah,
you
but
think
not only
this
that,
is
dude.
New to
not only
them?
that, you got 700, 800, 900 people standing up and screaming for you.
Yeah.
Like, they saw that, too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
It was good. Chicago is not about me, brother. Chicago was great, though.
No, it was amazing, man.
Dude, Gibson's? Did you know that's like a world famous place?
Sure did.
You did?
And I ate there.
Me too.
Yeah.
The fucking filet, the sliders.
Outstanding.
And I told Chin this on Below the Belt. Yeah, that is the best thing to ever hit my mouth. For reals.
That is the best thing to ever hit my mouth.
Hands down.
Yeah. Well, we were there and A-Rod and J-Lo were there.
How good did J-Lo look?
She couldn't look better at 49.
Her birthday's today?
She defies gravity.
Dude.
And A-Rod is such a nice guy, man. Saying hi to everybody.
I know,
People lining
hate
up.
him.
By the way, people lining up, trying to take pictures.
While they're eating?
And no, afterwards. And nobody looking at J-Lo. J-Lo on the sideline. Not
No
kidding.
way.
Not kidding.
No fucking way.
Look at her. Look at her.
Look at A-Rod with the powerful dad bod.
He's got a powerful dad
No
bod.
fucks given. Tits out, bro.
Yeah.
You
I
want
love him.
to get to that level. I love him too. People hate him for the steroids thing. I'm like,
Shut up. Shut the fuck up with the
Dude, look at J-Lo.
God, she's amazing.
There's more pictures there too.
She's always been a freak. Come on.
She's 3 or 4 kids. You know what I don't hey
Stop
J-Lo,
it.
let's not make that face though. Let's have more fun.
Well, she never turns it off. She's aware of the camera.
No, she turned it off in the upper one. See, look at my boy A-Rod. Turn it off. Sun's in his eyes. Tits squished to the
man.
side.
He's a man.
Didn't give a fuck.
How about that picture you posted of Tom Brady?
I said, here's your greatest quarterback of all time.
Unbelievable.
Hashtag the biggest dick energy. It's
Biggest dick
fucking-
energy. He's about as muscular as Leonardo DiCaprio. They have the same body, he and Leo. Look at that. And he works out constantly. He works out
No,
constantly.
did you see the doc on him on Facebook?
He looks like
he literally works out non-stop. His wife is like, I hope he retires because this is all he gives
works
fuck.
out nonstop.
And he was like,
looks
football
like-
is all I care about.
She looks like his mom, and he's an overgrown 12-year-old who's in a bad mood, and he's been told to take a time out because he's been beating up all the other kids because he's taller.
Yeah, that
and now he's being
haircut's
walked.
terrible.
Yeah.
And he has like a C-section underneath his belly. I don't know what's going on there, bro.
Appendix, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Might be appendix.
Either way, it's not a bad body.
it's not a
But when
bad
you
body.
think best quarterback of all time,
Yeah.
you know what? But what's fucking Joe Montana's body look like? Do we know with his shirt off?
Montana was
pretty thin.
cut. Montana was pretty cut.
Bring up Joe Montana. I remember Joe Montana was better than that, but
And
still,
Terry Bradshaw was, I remember seeing him he's shredded. Yeah, Joe Montana.
Well,
when he was
he's
younger,
60 there, bro.
Yeah, when he
You
was
want him
younger,
young?
Montana had a body. You know what I mean?
Is there? You can type in. Yeah, there you go.
He was dunking basketballs, everything else.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I know guys dunk basketballs and have
not
a
him.
gut.
Yeah. Troy Aikman, big, muscular.
You know what? Dan Marino, not exactly going to win Mr. Olympia either.
No.
That's what people don't understand. It's
Athletes.
like, yeah, they're I remember I was shocked when I got to the NFL locker room or even Division I college locker room, and I was looking around. I'm like, I thought everyone would look like LeBron James. I thought literally everyone's like that. That's not the case. It's just not the way it works. Look at Fedor, one of the greatest fighters, athletes of all time.
That is
He
the
looks
craziest
like
thing in the
shit.
world. Yep.
Straight up, he looks like shit.
Explosive as shit, fast shit. Charles Barkley was, when he was 300 pounds, really overweight, was dunking out of the gym. They used to watch him.
Charles Barkley used to be skinny though. So did Shaq. Like
He was
when
also
they were in
fat.
shape, they were in shape. Well, he's just fat. Yeah. Well, now.
But even before, like in college.
When he played for Houston, no, when he was in college, he was
was
skinny.
skinny?
When he was on the Rockets and Suns, he was pretty skinny. There he is for the Sixers. See that?
Yeah. He looks great. He looks great. That's a giant man.
They're huge. Basketball players,
giant
you know, when they retire and they're that big and they get out of shape, it's like, oh my God.
I worked
like
with-
they're the one athlete where you cannot hide it.
Yeah, worked with Nick Young. That's a good body right there. Worked with Nick Young
He's one of the greatest
yesterday, and
basketball players of all
he's very skinny, very thin.
very
6'7".
tall and
Yeah.
thin. Yeah, but they're huge.
Yeah.
People don't realize how big those basketball players are. Too. You see them like holy.
He's kind of built like John Jones, like a
Yeah.
young. You know
100%.
I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But
that's
taller.
when you go, oh, he's a fucking nice guy.
Did you? Oh,
I
like
love him.
I celebrate him.
Nick Young is a good guy, man.
No, unless you're his girlfriend. But did you did you ask him about Iggy? And,
I didn't.
Is her ass real?
We didn't talk about that.
Didn't mention.
No,
her
is he
ass.
still hitting it?
No.
No.
It-
I'm not up on that stuff.
Well, okay.
I don't want to be the guy
You know
who
what,
asks
bro?
those questions. Sorry.
There's a few things.
I think her
can't
ass-
stop staring at your lip.
I think her
and the
ass-
other thing is, don't say is he still hitting that? Because we're talking about black guys. Nick Young, he's still hitting that, dog. Well, okay.
I think her ass is real, and I want to, because I did a study.
real
of it.
nice, and it's not.
No, can I tell you why I think it's real?
No.
Look at her hips and her legs.
That critter has a shitter on her.
Nope.
No,
Yeah.
dude.
Look at her
talking
hips and legs.
I'm an ass expert. I am an ass expert.
Yeah.
That thing I do not think is real.
I believe it is.
Type in her ass chin.
I believe her ass is 100%.
I'm telling you, it's not. It's about as real as fucking.
She's so hot.
It's as real as Kim Kardashian's.
That
I'm
looks
going to say it's real.
interesting.
That's a diaper, bro. That's a dumper.
This is dumper. Yeah, that's a real
Oh,
ass.
wait, look at this. That looks really...
You think asses
I
are
think
made
that
like
might be-
No, what they do is they get fat injections into their ass, so they're not implants.
Okay,
It's just
but
injections.
Isn't that... But
I celebrate
Wait,
that.
wait.
I don't get
That's got to be Photoshopped, that weird
No,
I don't know.
stuff
no,
going on.
No. You ever seen Kim K? Where it's not photoshopped? Because even what's in TMZ and that stuff, a lot of it's photoshopped.
Really?
God damn,
There
bro.
looks good.
Of course it looks good. That's a professional photographer.
Yeah.
But look, go that one where she's on the fucking where she's on the paddleboard.
I mean, that looks like a real photo.
Those are real, guys. Those are
come on.
they can't. They just get adipose tissue stuffed in their ass.
So is that why it gets all...
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
why it almost looks like you go to Kim K diaper.
Well, that's
pictures.
terrible.
You
Don't
said
do that.
Kim K diaper?
Well, just Kim K.
But B, if you know it's
after.
going to look like that, why do you do that? Don't do that then.
I'm not mad at it.
Oh, jeez.
Like, look at that. It can't be
Stop it.
comfortable.
Stop it.
Now, does my dick want to sniff that
Is that
out? Yes.
really true, though? I feel like that's a lie. I think like that's being
Brian,
photoshopped.
Brian, look at me.
Yeah.
I work for you. I'm positive for a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is true.
But that's a disaster.
Is it?
C'est un
My
disaster.
dick kind of digs it.
In French, we say c'est un désastre. Look at how skinny her legs are.
Yeah, bro.
You do
But look how
dig it, huh?
fat that ass is.
You don't mind that it's all fake adipose tissue or whatever it is?
You know when people are like, are you a tits or ass man? Both.
Well,
It's
both.
2018.
Well, both.
Do you
but
like face, tits, or ass?
Yeah.
Well, all three, please.
No, both. But I want the real thing.
Now those
bro.
look like toothpicks hanging off of watermelon.
Yeah. You got some
However,
strings hanging from them watermelons. Or
I'm
those
not
real
mad
legs.
at it though. Like I wouldn't be like, dude, like maybe take a little bit off the top, but
I'm happy with her hip to waist ratio. That's where my eye goes because man,
Kylie has the same
Man.
shit though. Kylie has. Oh my god, that is a dumper trucker.
that's a dumper truck. So she's getting things shot in her butt.
Yeah, they get fat like injections. They can
I
take
don't
it from their
approve.
belly, or they can just buy it from someone and put it in there.
I don't approve.
It's called a Brazilian butt lift.
So this is very common. I'm still so naive to this stuff.
There's ass implants, which are super tricky
Yeah.
because it's a tricky area to do, and then there's fat injections. How did that guy get that job?
I don't know, but he's definitely a gay man.
Yeah, he clearly sucks dick, so it's not a big deal for him. But I'm just saying that'd be
You
a
don't
good
know
gig.
though.
What if she just went? He's all, oh, come on. No, with that ass, that thing's going. No way. But she's a very attractive woman. I have no issues with it.
I agree with you.
I don't know why people
I
hate
like
on that
cornrows
stuff.
like that.
Yeah,
Would
do you,
that
dog?
be called braids or cornrows?
Cornrows, yeah. But Kylie Jenner has the same shit though. Nicki Minaj's ass is so. I mean, have you ever seen her in person? A lot like Kim and Nicki. They're very
Short.
stumpy. A lot of people would
They're
say.
thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's had her share of.
She's had a lot of fat injections. Again, might be a little much for me. You know, I'm a little too light in the ass. Even I am too light in the ass for that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like you have to have a Nick Young dick to reach things.
I know what you're
You
saying.
know what? Do you get what I'm putting down?
I get. You gotta have.
You have the old snake route to
gotta have
get in there.
You gotta have a Nick Young. Yeah.
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 You like a bazooka's not going to work in that.
No, you gotta
have the snake rooter.
You gotta have a serious pipe.
Yeah, you know when the plumber gets the snake thing and it like shoots down.
You gotta
the
have
drain?
that two hands with plenty of room.
You know
at the
what
top.
I'm trying to say is you need a fire hose.
That's right.
And I'm dealing with a fucking.
You need the kind of dick that looks like it's got lungs and it breathes. That's what you need.
Yeah, but you need lots of yards.
As Jeff Ross said, you got to have a dick that looks like it's got its own elbow.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, yeah.
Surprisingly, not a lot of actual real shots.
Like dumper ones.
Like just her out in the beach or whatever.
I'd like to have a dick that was simply too big so I could go like this. Sorry about this.
Well, they say that about type in Phoenix Suns. I think his last name is Booker. The girl, it's just like the talk.
It's ridiculous.
Around. They say it's too big. No one wants to fuck with it.
You said Phoenix Suns Booker?
That's him right there.
That guy?
Devin Booker is reportedly supposed to have literally the biggest dick in the NBA.
Congratulations, really?
Yeah.
Devin.
Look at that picture. That's biggest dick energy.
That's amazing.
Big dick NBA energy.
Really? He looks Samoan.
Because you got to imagine in the NBA locker room, it's big dick energy everywhere.
Of course.
And then when Booker walks, everyone goes, "Oh, he has messed up."
I'm not taking
Everyone goes,
yeah. He looks Samoan, white, black. He's a mix of everything.
And apparently just has the Kraken in his pants.
That's incredible. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know if there's a dick pic out there or what, but the word around the what do we want to call them? The hardword whores.
Yeah.
The hardword whores.
Yeah.
Try saying that.
Well, so I did a photo shoot in Maryland, and remember the running back? Was it Tubbs?
Just put in Booker Dick. Let me see what comes up.
I'll put his first name too, right?
Devin Booker Dick.
There's a shot right there. So,
well,
that's him. That's him chilling, bro. That's in relax mode.
That's a piece, man.
That's lazy boy.
That's
lazy boy.
That's how my buddy was.
That's late. Well, not no. Not like that.
Who was the guy? Tubbs, the guy on the Ravens. Was it Tubbs?
Oh yeah. Terrell Suggs.
Terrell Suggs.
Yes, large man.
We go to do with Jane Lynch and everybody else. We're going to do a photo shoot.
He's huge
with this photo guy. There he is, that guy. So there's a photographer. He's like a white guy, and he's in his early 40s, and he's kind of a veteran. Been taking lots of pictures. He's taking pictures of me, Jane Lynch, the whole cast. And it was such a weird thing because we're there, and he goes, he goes, I go, how you doing? He goes, good, man. He goes, no, I'm not good actually.
He was shaking up.
I go, I'm not. He goes, I'm not good. I go, why? He goes, dude, I didn't know him. People around. He goes, dude,
big dick trauma, bro.
I saw, Terrell Suggs, and I go, yeah, he plays for the Ravens. He goes, yeah. He goes, defense player. I saw his dick, and I go, I didn't know.
Big dick energy.
The first thing he said, I go,
fucked him up, bro.
I go. He goes, no, dude. He goes, and this is, I never got how he said. He goes, it was traumatizingly large, and I go, me. I'm immediately like,
do you got pics?
Well, when a fucking cheetah sees a gazelle, my ears are pricked. I go, what? What'd you say? What's that? Let's talk about this.
It's like someone said fresh baked cookies. Huh?
Yep.
I'm like, where?
You want some Toll House cookies?
Yeah.
So I go, well, that's that Dove Davidoff joke. Why do gay guys always look like they just smelled cookies?
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Somebody bake cookies? No, man, you're gay. Greatest joke ever. Fucking greatest joke ever. Greatest joke ever.
Nah, man, you gay.
Did somebody? Nah, man, you're gay. He goes. He had those great jokes. He had some of his great jokes. Apparently, I outed my cousin at Thanksgiving. He was like, "You took the last leg." I was like, "You're gay." But he goes, he has a traumatizingly large dick. And I go, all right. He goes, no, I saw he was naked. And I go, you're taking pictures? He goes, yeah, he changed in front of me. And I think he knew what he was doing. And I go, oh, and he goes, no, dude. I don't know. He goes,
shook up.
No, dude. He goes over.
He had that PTSD.
I never forget this. It was like this weird studio. He goes over and grabs a paint can. A spray paint can. He goes, okay, you see this? He goes,
3 times the size.
Do you know the long ones? And I go, I do now. And he goes, that's what it was like, soft. He couldn't, and he kept dangling it in front of me.
But you know how some are showers and then others are growers.
Well, that's what we think. But
No, I'm telling you, I've seen it. I've seen a lot of porns, man. It's like, that thing, I see it soft, see it hard. You know what I'm saying?
Some guys, yeah.
No, yeah, Terrell Sykes having a monster dick is nothing. I think that's...
I mean, when you look at him, it's not like...
But Devin Booker, I feel like, is a surprising one.
He's a bit of a surprise.
Looks like a nice kid, and then you get home... And it's fucking
here you
50
go.
Shades of fucking tan.
Well, there's a girl that had sex with a guy in the NBA like that, and she said...
Click on that link there. It says, apparently Devin Booker.
I said, what was it like? And the girl goes, it was like having a third person in bed with us. I mean, by the way...
It says the title says, word is Devin Booker of the Sun says a serious knee banger of a dick.
Yeah, he does.
And then they call it the Dick Report.
Although, by the way, you're not getting much bigger than the
That
game.
thing's 14 inches and as thick as Poland in the spring.
That's funny. As thick as Poland in the spring?
He warned, this girl said this. A few months, he was in my DMs when we finally connected. When it came to name the city's retracted, he warned me that he was big before we got back to his room, but I had no idea. That thing is 14 inches as thick as Poland spring. We tried to put it in, but it couldn't fit. Not my mouth, not my pussy, nowhere. I felt so bad I ended up using my hand. He seemed embarrassed by the size. Normally I would say a big dick is a blessing, but in his case, it's a curse. And that's like word around town. Like it's just girls like, no, well, what are we going to do?
So he's on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Well, he has to have like two girls, just one hand, and like you're just constantly getting fire hosed. It's like, all right, well,
that's a problem.
I know it sucks, right?
Poor guy.
That should be a picture of him from
just
her.
A gigante.
Look at that thing. Like that's that Bigfoot shot, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Doesn't the game have a dick like that, basically?
Not like that. Game has a fat hog, but
that's a crazy hog. Yeah.
I don't know how we got started on big dicks, bro.
Well,
that big dick
as I've gotten many emails from veterans and military guys, don't ever stop talking about dicks. That's how my friends and I talk. So you're welcome.
Yeah. There's a new big dick energy first team.
Didn't you tell me that somebody was like, he's got that podcast where they talk about...
Yeah, I was in line, bro. The guy goes, I don't know him. He goes, yeah, you know him. He has that podcast where they talk about dicks all the time. Like, what? Dude, there's a lot of people in here, man. Like, pipe
Dick
down.
talk with Bryan and Brendan.
But pipe down, bro. But pipe the fuck down.
Hey, pipe down, man. Pipe down.
So you taking a little break from the road now you shut your special?
Taking a break. I haven't even thought about stand-up.
How long... I was going to actually do my show tonight. Just kidding. How long do they think it's going to take?
They're already cutting. Really soon.
So try and get out a couple months?
Yeah. I'll see it soon.
Like 2 months?
They'll start shopping it around. They already sent me a rough version of things. I haven't looked
really?
at it yet. Yeah.
Our boy Matt got some great pics, right? Those pics were good. I sent them to
Your boy Matt's great.
To Amanda.
He's great. What's his last name?
I don't want to mess it up.
He goes by Multimars, though, right?
Multimars, yeah. At Multimars. He's
shout out to
such a
Multimars.
beast.
Yeah, love those shots.
He's my guy.
Yeah.
He has the funniest pictures.
There it is.
He works with, there he is.
Matt
Multimars.
Marzal.
He works,
M-A-R-Z.
so he works with
Multimars.
Rick Ross, and then he's Gucci Man's personal photographer. And he's showing this picture of a Rick Ross party. And it looks like a vanilla blueberry surrounded by a sea of blueberries. But it's just one white blueberry. And then it's a pool party, and he's in the middle. And he takes like
that's
a...
fucking
It's
hilarious.
so funny. He's the only white guy allowed in there. Whatever, just...
Who is that crazy guy? Didn't he die, that poor kid?
No,
No,
that
he's
one
alive.
didn't.
Who
No,
is that kid?
Lil Pump.
Little Pump. He's big right now. Look at this Louis Vuitton fucking fit.
Look at this.
Little Pump,
Tats
little
all over
Uzi.
his face.
Yeah, tats on
That's
the
the
face is
thing
the
now.
thing to do these days.
There's Brendan.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. Little Pump.
Little Pump.
So you're going to take a break now, dude, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. If I was a rapper, I'd call myself medium white.
I'd call you Spots.
Spots would be good. What's up, Spots?
Little Spots.
Spots are getting way better.
Is it? Let me see. Because your lips look terrible.
better.
Oh, shit.
way
Way
better.
better.
Thank you, Dan Garner.
It's like almost gone.
What do you do?
He's just working my gut.
You got some medication though too,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's what he's giving
You
me. It's supplements, but the Dan Garner is this. So Andy Galpin put me into. He's a strength and nutrition coach, but he's a certified nutritionist. But he's got his functional medicine degree and everything else. He's a fucking badass. And Aubrey put me together with this guy named Mahmoud Ghannoum, who is the guy who coined the term the gut biome. Like, he studies all the bacteria in the gut. He's like a leading scientist in this new science. The fucking guy, they took a 6 weeks analysis of my gut, like all the bacteria. Dan Garner, everything he recommended.
You have to submit doo-doo?
Yeah. Everything this guy recommended to me, Dan Garner already had recommended. I go, how the fuck did you know? He goes, dude, I'm a maniac. All I do is sit and think about this shit. And it was so comforting.
What have you been doing?
He's got me on a probiotic protocol. And then you have certain bacteria in your stomach that are opportunistic bacteria that shouldn't be there. All of us have it, but some people just react differently to it. And so you take certain you take certain kind of like supplements that help to kill that bacteria and flourish.
How long do you have to take those supplements?
Only 30 days.
And then it's gone.
Well, it's already gone, but then you do a probiotic protocol. There's a way to do it. There's a step-by-step. There's a scientific way.
Forever?
Yeah. And so I'll be done with that by October 24th.
Damn.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
So you should be good.
Yeah. Already. It's crazy.
Not bad.
I'm impressed.
You can still drink alcohol.
And
and
he
all that
told
stuff?
me too. I'm not now because I'm just trying to
Chill.
do my thing. Yeah.
You know, I've been because I listened to Jordan Peterson talk about it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've been doing keto for a while, but the dairy with the keto, I just don't feel great on dairy. I can fuck with almond milk, like the cheese and the heavy creams, all that. I can't.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I don't feel good. So then I heard Jordan Peterson, who might be the smartest man in the world, talk about his carnivore diet.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Rogan were talking about it. I'm like, fuck, I'll give it a go. So since I got back from Chicago, which is Saturday, I've been all carnivore diet.
Problem with that is that it's not sustainable. Ultimately, it's a diet.
Yeah, I hear that shit.
Also, they find that a lot of the available science is, and even Jordan Peterson said, "Look, this works for me, and it does. It for certain people."
So I'm not saying. So when I say what diet I'm not saying, Bryan, this is good for you.
No, I know.
Chin, this is good for you.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing.
Right.
This is what I'm doing.
But just
hold on. This is what I'm doing. This is what works for me. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
I can't tell you how many people go, that's not sustainable. I'm not asking for that. I don't tell you about diets because I want your input on it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying this is what works for me. I've tried it for 4 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Now, can I do it for the rest of my life? Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I mean, that's a good point too. Everybody's different, and you ultimately will need some fiber, and you need vegetables,
Or not. I know people that don't.
Well, it's true that the Bantu Belt, the entire Bantu Belt in Africa, and certain like Somalia, the Sudan, a lot of those nomadic tribes essentially live on, or did live on, high-fat milk and blood. I mean, they would drink their animals' blood. The Mongols were the same way.
That's how they came up.
The Mongols were essentially Mongol. I mean, complete carnivores.
Yeah.
But it's so it depending. It is true that you can get, I get the Native Americans. There were a lot of tribes that were strictly carnivorous.
For sure. I don't know if it's the answer, but am I lightheaded? Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, you've always been moderate. I mean, you'll try things and then,
yeah. It's pretty easy to stick to.
I actually listen to you because I think you're the most level-headed about diet, because you always say a couple things. One, moderation. Does it work for you? Great. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Second of all, there's a difference between being a high-functioning athlete and what you need versus being a regular lifestyle guy. Depending on what your body needs.
What you're going
and
for.
sometimes it is good to just shake it up and do something different. I for sure think that keto diet is probably the best way to lose weight. And there's a scientific reason for that.
Anyone who does any diet you're on, I can find medical research that opposes it.
Yeah.
So I do not care what diet you're on, what you're taking. I promise you, and find an article from a scientist that says it's
or a
terrible.
Study.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
How do you feel as far as the lightheadedness? I mean, do you feel better outside?
On Sunday, because I didn't have any carbs at the night. I was a little lightheaded.
Do you crave anything?
Oh yeah, especially at night, sugars, all sorts of stuff. But I've been fine.
I mean, do you feel good other than lightheaded?
Yeah, I feel fine. Yeah, I feel
so when
good.
you say carnivore, you're eating all kinds of meat?
Just beef,
just red
meat. Not a cheap diet. Not a cheap diet.
No, no eggs, no nothing.
Nope.
Damn.
Just been straight carnivore, and you can't have like a lot of seasoning. You can just have salt and then beef. And
How
then
are your poos?
I haven't been crazy.
Yeah.
little backed up, probably.
Yeah. Because my loaves have been pinched off and cleaned with my probiotic protocol.
Oh, that stuff.
My loaves have been fucking.
When I take probiotics
they've been
with that stuff.
pinched off and clean. I mean, I don't even need to flush the toilet. I'll tell you, when you have a 6-year-old, get used to this. Your 6-year-old forgets how to wipe.
Oh, yeah, they're 6.
And just there's shit everywhere. I come in, I go, there's shit all over the bathroom.
I don't do well with shit.
Did you finger paint with all the shit?
I don't feel.
I freak the fuck out.
I gag.
Gag?
What'd you guys do the last day in Chicago, though?
I got drunk on the most expensive wine in the world.
With your boy?
With Joey. And then I was with my mother, my father, my wife, my 2 kids.
You guys stayed at Thompson?
And I had such a good time. We went to this amazing restaurant, and I had such a deep feeling of satisfaction. And I drank. Nice. And Joey goes, "Hey, I chose this restaurant for their wine list. Get a real wine. This is a celebration." I go, "All right."
I love that guy.
I know. He's the greatest. I fucking love Joe. And I've known Joey since I was 18 years old.
Young, man.
And I go,
he could hire hitmen to kill both of us.
Yes, he could. He flies privately. He flies from London to Chicago in his own jet.
He's a Scrooge McDuck.
And he goes, get a wine. I look at a $188 bottle of wine. He goes, "What is it?" I said, "Bruno, don't much, you know." He goes, hey, get a wine.
But what did he bring backstage for us?
Well, those were just whatever wines.
But he said it was a $3,000 wine.
No, he thought it was a really expensive wine. He's full of shit. He brought the 2000 Margaux,
which is what we drank.
No, we drank some expensive Penfolds. We drank some expensive.
I can't tell the difference.
But no, you know why? They were young ones. He thought his eyes suck. He thought it was a 2010. It was a 2015. He goes, "Oh my God, this is not ready to drink."
And people were like, "Oh, it's so good."
It wasn't ready to drink. It wasn't.
It was good.
It was all right.
It was $2,000.
I don't know wine. It all tastes.
No. That was not good wine.
I mean, it's smooth. It was real smooth.
But check this out.
That beer that they had backstage.
You said it was the best, right?
It was a grapefruit.
I forgot the name.
You
of
like
it.
a little sweetness to your beer.
Yeah, we looked it up though. It wasn't really sugar in there. But that was my last time.
Joey scolded me and made me get some wines that my house payments. Okay, my house payments. All right, what you pay for a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes. I got drunk on that wine. I started drinking, and boy, do the wait staff come alive. Do they ever fucking come alive when you start ordering wines? They're like, "Huh? My tip's gonna be." Then the sommelier, the guy, "Come on over, sir. Can I? I don't know if I would recommend it. We have a very special one here." I'm like, "Of course you do,
dude." I feel like people in Chicago are so much nicer than every other city.
Chicago's a real city. By that I mean Chicago has got.
I love Chicago.
Deep roots.
I never appreciate it that much. Like when we landed, I even said to your boy Joe, I was like, "God, Chicago's all right to me. I feel like it's overrated." Then I was there for those 2 days, especially in the summer. I'm like, dude, Chicago's fucking great. Worst traffic I've ever seen. Amazing.
Worst traffic you've ever seen. You don't want to be there in the winter because it'll hurt your face.
Winter's terrible.
Okay, it'll hurt your face.
Winter is terrible.
It's too cold.
Yeah, I didn't know Gibson's was like a classic steakhouse. And I heard Glover Teixeira, who's not Glover Teixeira, fucking
love Glover
Teixeira for the Yankees, longtime Yankee. He was talking. They were asking about his favorite cities to play ball in, and he goes, "In Chicago's like 4th. I was top 5. Mm-hmm. He goes, "Wrigley, because I get done with the game. We play in the afternoon. Then I can head over to Gibson's and get steak."
Yeah,
and then even Greenberg was like, "Yeah, fucking Gibson's is the best."
I had a hell of a steak at Gibson's.
God, Gibson's is good.
And I had a baked sweet potato.
I want to go back out there, man, and not work.
Well, we stayed right across the street.
I'm at Schaumburg in September.
I would stay at the Thompson and then drive into Schaumburg.
How far is?
You don't want to be staying in Schaumburg.
But how far is?
Takes me 25 minutes.
Oh, that's it? Yeah. I'll do that for
Traffic,
sure.
you're going to have to give yourself
Jay,
some
listen
time.
to this. Thompson,
it's worth it.
Schaumburg.
It's worth it. Stay at the Thompson.
Yeah, because there's nothing in Schaumburg, right? And I love being in Chicago, man.
And stay in
Dude, there's a slide in my mouth as well.
They call that the Viagra Triangle. You know that area. Because it's all older dudes.
Schaumburg.
You see some
Cougars?
professionals.
Some professionals.
You see some professionals looking for a meal ticket. Okay, and they just stroll around.
Oh, you know what? We didn't grill the old chin over there.
I did.
Oh, you did?
And I got this. No, she's a kid. Please. I was like, but she stayed in your room.
Yeah, Chin had a lady stay in his room.
Chin.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to tell you this. lady stays in my room. She flies to Chicago. She wants to stay in my room.
She ain't just doing it to eat the beef sliders.
Yeah, I'm taking that as a sign that she wants my Korean kielbasa. Okay. Now, I know you have a problem with that.
I think you got to paint the picture clear.
I know that you prefer middle-aged men that you can then kill afterwards and drain their blood. And that's because you're a serial killer. But
She wants your wasabi.
it's only polite to throw your
wasabi.
Korean wasabi-tainted
Wasabi.
dong. Or is it
No, what
wang?
we're trying to say, Chin, is you need to put your eel sauce in her face.
They're all,
That's
everything you say is Japanese.
I'm gonna have to ask
Wasabi's
you,
Japanese too.
I'm going to have to ask you on this podcast to stop conflating Korean,
Eel sauce is
and
Japanese?
Chinese.
Eel sauce is, Chin?
I'm
Yeah,
tired
for
of
sushi.
you conflating the three.
I was trying to paint the picture clear for Chin.
These are very distinct cultures with their own history, sir.
Okay, let me see this. Chin, you need to drop your nuts in her ramen noodles.
Okay, ramen noodles. You want to help
That sounds
out?
gross. Yeah, ramen noodles are Japanese too.
Those are Japanese.
Fuck, man. Japanese that
And
do
her
it all.
ramen noodles would mean that she's not Japanese. She's from Africa.
Okay, well, this is tough then.
Now, dude,
Paint it clear
can
for
I ask
him,
you
man.
a question?
Yeah.
You're a little afraid of the Africa. Punani. It's okay, but look at me. Are you afraid of the African Punani? You can talk to Daddy. I'm here. Nobody's listening.
No one's listening.
Trust me on
Nah,
this one.
not afraid of it. But no, she's
Is
a
it not
homie.
your style?
She's a homie.
Because
She's a
it
little
is my
kid.
style. All right? Because it is my style. I'm not afraid of it at all.
Everything's your style though, right?
Yes, I'm
correct,
equal
yeah.
opportunity employer.
If it has a heartbeat, it is his
Although
style.
I've seen some Inuit women, and
It's a hard pass.
there's just
I'm not.
there's a- there's a
I'll say this.
thick-
I'm not going to share my seal jerky with them.
There's a thickness to the torso, and then they're short limbed because they have to conserve heat.
and then their face,
That's not my type.
the face
Yeah,
takes
there you
up
go.
all the
That's kind of
snowflakes.
cute.
They're cute.
Kinda.
They are.
I don't
She's
think
actually
that's
very
one.
cute. She's
Is
very
that?
Yeah, see.
Look, they're actually beautiful people, but
Yeah.
I just I have an
You're
image
saying in
of
general.
I have an image of maybe I'm being ignorant about this, but if you go
I'm
all
sure.
the way down,
I'm sure someone's going to send us, or
like
you're
that.
going to. Okay.
there you go.
Well, there you go.
That would be an issue for me. But whatever.
Yeah, but
Either way, you had fun in Chicago, Chen.
dude, it was the best.
Where are you going to
Loved it.
release that behind the scenes footage?
Still working on it. Hopefully by this week. But there's a lot of footage and stuff in
Is
before
there?
too. Not just the shows.
Oh, what else did you do, bro?
There's a bunch of stuff from here in the studio. When Mitrion was here, Swartzen.
Mitrione?
Yeah.
God, that's a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going way back.
Yeah, it's just a big fat episode. So it'll be good. And ends with the show.
The Chin Cam.
Chin Cam.
You have some current events for us, Chin?
Yeah, there's a freaking ton.
I got pee pretty hard, though.
Go for it.
You got to piss? Yeah, I do. Let me help you out. Let's go.
Did you want to talk about that guy that attacked you, Brian? Did Brian tell you?
Who attacked you?
Some crazy guy.
Yeah, I had an experience with Yosef Azim,
In Chicago.
boy, came down,
Love Yosef.
and we were sitting down after my 2 shows. I was
Where
on
at?
high.
Where at, though?
Downstairs, there's a downstairs area at
in
Talia
the
Hall,
green room?
in this really cool downstairs bar.
Oh, that bar. Yeah, you can
Yep.
hear everyone. Yeah.
Yep. Went down there, and there was a young man who he had long hair and a nose ring, one of those bull rings in his nose, which is never attractive. And he smelled strong.
Smelled like a water buffalo.
He had a blonde bob, like a girl's haircut, and he had very loose. He
You
had
were there,
shorts
Chin?
on.
Oh, I was there.
And he had a
Yes.
very loose shirt on, and he
Okay.
had sandals. And
Okay.
he was
Don't wear
like, "Can I
sandals."
talk to you?" And I was sitting down. And I go, "What?" He goes, "Can I please talk to you?" And I go, "Sure." And he goes, "I love you. I love you so much." And he hugged me, and I went, "Oof, you smell strong, sir."
Strong like
Like
a Parmesan cheese in a warm
poo,
car.
like poo, like soup. He smelled like bad soup.
Smelled like hummus.
Yes, and I went, okay, somebody hasn't taken a shower, but that's okay. Very drunk and a little drugged up. And he didn't know
wrong
what to
with
say, but he said, "I just love you and thank you and I love you." And I said, "Well, thank you." And he hugged me again, and I said, "Thank you."
Okay,
And he
might be a little much
And he
now.
hugged me again.
Okay, well.
There was a lot of hugging and holding me. And when you hug a man, when you press your three-piece set against the other man's three-piece set, that's where things get
You guys
a little
went
bit...
Gonzo nose?
He was gonzoing up.
Oh,
He went
Gonzo?
He went Gonzo. And
You went burglar mask?
Yeah, he wanted to be... You know when you use that, you bump iPhones to exchange information? He did the same. He iPhoned me. Maybe that's what he was trying to do.
You fist bump dickheads with him?
Yes, we gonzo nosed. And so I went, okay, and I broke away and I went that. Now I want you to watch the Boogie Nights scene with go ahead with Dirk Diggler and
Does it say it here too?
yeah, this is
All right, here we go.
It's cool. Yeah. You want to get inside? When did you get this? Yesterday. Well, actually, I had it painted yesterday.
So you're Mark Wahlberg in the situation in the restaurant?
Yeah. It's really great.
He's all up grabbing.
what?
Wait. Fuck. Hell, how much time is that? I'm sorry. What the hell is the matter with you? I'm sorry.
Why did you do that, Scotty?
Why'd you do that, Scotty?
Sometimes.
What?
I just want to know if you like me.
Well, of course.
How good is he in this movie?
Can I kiss you?
Scotty, I don't.
Please, can I kiss you on the mouth.
No!
Please let me.
Scotty!
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to grab you like that or scare you or
It's
anything.
alright, man.
Scare you?
Kiss me or
Scotty!
no?
What's the matter with you?
Forget it. I'm really drunk. Really, I am. I'm out of my head. I'm really wasted. Really, Dirk,
Yeah,
I'm really
I
just
understand
wasted.
that.
I'm crazy right now. I'm really crazy.
Do you want to go
Yeah.
back inside?
Crazy for dick.
Do you like my car, Dirk?
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
because I wanted to.
He's like, yeah, sure,
I wanted
man.
to make sure you thought it was cool, or else I was gonna take it back.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great, Scotty.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year,
I
Scotty.
love you. I really
I
love
love
you.
you too, Scotty.
Look what Dirk's wearing there.
Let's go back inside, okay?
All right.
You know, he's wearing.
That's Mark Wahlberg's first like big movie
I
break.
know.
This is what set him on
So
that
good,
crazy
too.
path. How great. Stupid.
Idiot. You're a fucking
Idiot, man. Fucking
It's
idiot.
so heartbreaking. Look.
Idiot.
Fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot.
Look at me after I bomb at the comedy
He's so
store.
heartbreaking.
I'm a fucking idiot.
He's beautiful, man. How good is Philip Seymour Hoffman?
How good was he?
I know. What an actor.
Fucking idiot.
And all of us have felt that in one way or another, man. And he just loved him and he wanted to kiss
I'm
him.
not trying to kiss no dude who got rejected. Yeah, I hear you.
Well, we've all done it with girls.
Oh, is there anything worse?
No, and I've,
You get shot down?
especially when you have a crush on a girl so
Oh,
hard and you
dude.
really like her.
Or
and
do you ever
make
ask a
move
girl
and
out
she's
for a
like,
dance?
no.
Do you ever ask a girl
Sure
to go to a
have.
dance and they're like,
And you meet that hand.
oh no. Or no, I'm saying like prom or homecoming. You go, we go to dancing. No, because they don't know how to deal with it. Because they're kids too, so they're like, oh no, and they don't even say I appreciate it. They're just like, no, sorry.
My friend and his brother.
Bitch, I've been fucking.
My friend and his
Think
brother,
about this whole
American guys, 19, in college or whatever, and they were in like Italy and on vacation with their parents, and they go to this disco, and these girls are so hot, and they're going up and asking them to dance. They're like, want to dance? And the girls are like, no. So my friend just gets mad, and he goes, yeah. He goes, you want to dance? He goes, no, thank you. And he goes, yeah, I was going to take a shit anyways.
She got mad.
And this American Italian girl comes over to his place. She goes, hey, listen, don't be mad. That's not how we do it here. Like, you can't just ask a girl to dance. She doesn't know you.
Yeah.
And you're an American guy. You're coming at her like an American. And she had to
Those
explain
dances
it.
were terrible.
Oh, my God.
Chin, did you go to homecoming or prom?
Prom only.
Once? Senior year?
Yeah,
You have pictures
Last
from
one.
that, right?
I do.
Are they on your Instagram?
No. But I could
You
probably
showed
bring
me.
them
I
up.
feel like you were. And
Oh, no,
she,
that was,
She looked like a one of those Muppets
show you right now.
on his
This is
knee.
freaking crazy.
What they call him?
Ventriloquist.
No, transgender.
No, a ventriloquist.
No, you look transgender. That's the word I was looking for. No, look at this. You got to see.
It's probably all the way down
it's
there.
fucking classic.
It was what's that when the girls ask you to dance to the Sadie Hawkins? It was
Sadie
Sadie
Hawkins.
Hawkins dance. All right, this is gonna take a while.
Oh,
to
it's
find it.
classic. Wait till you see this.
I don't think I even had a prom.
No,
Oh man, this is so far down. You guys could talk about something else while I
no, I
find it.
can't wait for
Did you
this.
doll up for your prom, dude? You
Yeah, bro,
dolled
look
up,
pretty.
right?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Look at this.
This looks fake,
Chin
right?
Chin.
That's you?
That's him, bro.
Well, that's your daughter.
I know. Daughter. So bad.
You were a giant man.
That's a doll. That's a fake doll.
Look at that haircut. What a and you had a little doll on you.
Chin, I bet you had so many friends who were girls. Like you were that one.
Was that your friend's 10-year-old?
Friends.
What's up?
That's an interesting look.
Chin says, drink it in my City Hawkins State Jenny Jo went to different high schools, so most people at the high school had no idea who she even was. Legend has it she was a puppet, and I was a talented ventriloquist.
That's fucking hilarious.
Legend has it. Dude, look at that. Who thought to put you on hay and have her sit on your lap?
Everyone does it when you line up. Everyone does that same picture.
Maybe?
That is so good.
Was it because you were so big, like you want to sit down and she's going to sit on your lap?
No, everyone did this, but it was just when you look at us together, it just looks ridiculous.
What did you guys dance that night?
Yeah, she was my date for the.
I know, but a lot of dudes don't dance.
Yeah, I danced. I danced at prom too.
And that was a sweater vest.
Yeah, that was in, and those are Janko pants.
Those were baggy Jinko.
Huge.
So you look like the genie from Aladdin, basically. You Aladdin? You Aladdin, bro?
Yeah,
Did
Aladdin.
you look like a giant Aladdin genie? But what'd you guys do after the dance? Like you dance all close and you got that boner. You know when you dance all close and and then you weren't allowed to put your fucking hands down on their ass, and the teacher would come around and lift your hands. What?
Yes.
What a cock block, bro!
I know.
They never did that, Chin.
No.
Like we weren't allowed to go below the waist.
I
They'd be
forgot.
like, hands up, gentlemen.
Yeah, I forgot
Like,
about
bro, trying to get my rocks off, son. Trying to see
me
where I'm
grab
at
her
here.
ass.
Let me just navigate a tad.
Right. I'm gonna navigate.
Would you guys do that? Did you do anything? Did you?
We just our whole group went out to that Norm's restaurant.
Norms, God,
And then we just ate, and that was it.
And then no kissing in the car, nothing.
I didn't kiss until I was like freaking in my early 20s.
It
was a long time.
I was having a love chat with my girlfriend one time. I was crazy about her in college. Like kind of my first real sexual experience. And we were post-coital. We had some good sex and kind of thing. I go,
Coital.
I was like rubbing her and I go, what turns you on? Like what really turns you on? And she goes, strong hands, just big, strong hands that kind of roam your body.
You don't have big
I was
hands.
like, I don't have big, strong hands. Oh, fuck, did you say big, strong hands?
It's like a big, muscular, strong.
I didn't say shit
man.
either. I was like, well, this is over.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Great. Big, strong.
I don't know how we got on that current event. There's no current event. That's just you with that. Yeah. So, well, you didn't tell us. So, what'd the guy do?
Oh, let me chime in real quick.
So, you showed us that fucking Boogie Nights scene.
So the guy,
what the fuck?
So the guy comes back.
The guy with the nose.
Yeah, I'm talking to Joseph, and the guy comes
Microphone
back,
haircut.
and he just looks at me, and he goes, and he sits down. He's trying to get in on the conversation. I'm like, I'll just ignore him. Maybe the way he squat. He falls into a cross-legged sit.
He
just falls in and pushes his hair, his beautiful blonde little bob back, and he's waiting. And finally, he just stands up and he goes, I need to talk to you. Can you just scoot? And I go, no, actually, there's no room because there's no room. He goes, can you just scoot? And he's trying to sit on my lap. And finally, I say, no, I turn him back around. And then he looks at me and he goes, and he comes in to kiss me. And Yosef just goes, hey. Yep. And he takes his hand and just pushes the guy's face away. Whoa, bro. Whoa. Take it easy. He's a cop. He's just a natural police officer. He can't help himself. Whoa.
Diligent.
And I was like, I grabbed the guy. I go, thank you. I just can't talk right now. And his friend took him away.
Then did you slime your number and get your dick sucked after?
No, but I did bang him with his with his blonde face in the pillow.
Wow, you were there, Chin?
So
were you laughing,
dude? No, we were like,
just-
what is
I
going
feel
on
I
here?
feel like Chin.
He was so drunk and
Chin was
drugged up.
traumatized. I feel like when he went to kiss you, Chin went, ah!
Yeah.
It was weird, man. It was super weird.
It was very, very strange. It was very aggressive, but he was not just drunk, he was drugged. Something was up.
He was sitting on
And
the
I'm
side.
very attractive.
He was sitting on the side, sitting down like Indian style by the table, just staring at Bryan in
Like
different
I was a
areas.
guru.
He was trying to suck
What was
different
interesting,
areas.
though, he was a young boy. He was a young man.
Yeah.
He was probably
Yeah, no
22.
shit, Playboy. Yeah.
And I'm 51. But
Well,
he
you're
had
a silver fox.
He had a daddy complex. Yeah. He had a daddy complex.
Heaven forbid that's a young, attractive girl. Like, why did that happen? Have you
forbid.
ever had a young, attractive girl like, I just can't take it?
Curvature heaven.
And
Actually,
then have your friends go, no!
Yeah.
He is married.
when I was young, I'd come off stage and I had this Colombian girl who just was so good looking, and she goes, "You're so hot. You're so hot. You're just so hot." And she was looking at me like she was lost.
Professional.
She was lost.
Professional.
I know.
She wanted daddy to pay the bills.
Oh yeah. And then I didn't want to be rude, so
Pay the bills.
yeah. And then I remember later on, she goes,
I'm pregnant.
have you ever been into someone so badly that you just want to drink their blood?
Oh, wow.
And I went, I sure haven't, Ms. Vampire.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
How about on that? I was telling people about, and I posted that show, The Dark Tourist. Have you heard of this?
I saw it on your
Did you watch it?
Yes.
Did you see the vampires
I
in
didn't
New
see
Orleans?
I didn't see the vampires.
The host is hilarious to me. The guy from New Zealand, because
he's so
he goes to
funny.
New Orleans because
I saw the Hitman.
There's a
Colombian
vampire. There's a vampire group in New Orleans, and he's like, oh, it's gonna be like the Twilight. They're gonna be sucking blood, and he gets there, and it's like a group that thinks they're vampires. They all live in a house, and they're not vampire. Well, they think they are. They actually get these teeth implants. They've had their They have fangs and shit.
Sure.
But then he gets to the house and he's like, "You're gonna do a blood drinking tonight?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, this is basically who I feast on here." And it's like feast. He's like, "Damn, it's gonna be sick, man." But he's gonna bite and there's be blood, everything. It's like a young kid, and they go into the bathroom and he puts surgical gloves on. He goes, "Oh, I wasn't aware vampires worried about hygiene. What are we going?" And then he takes a little razor blade and just nicks the guy's back and then sucks on his back.
Weird.
He goes, "Well, it's not really what vampires do, bro."
He nicks-
And then he goes, "How do you feel?" And he goes, my eyesight's better." Like, you can just tell this guy's full of shit. He's like, "My eyesight's better. I feel energized when I do this."
How much blood did he drink?
No, but I mean, think if you nicked my back and sucked.
Fuck off.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck off.
But it's so funny. He's like, "I definitely thought this was going to go different."
There's no nutritionist that'll tell you to drink someone else's blood.
No.
That's
Now you
coming,
can
though.
bathe in
That's coming.
Now, if you bathe in young men's blood, you look like J-Lo.
That's true.
That's
That's coming.
science.
Pretty soon it's like I drink blood. I'm a vampire. I'm on the vampire diet. It works, dude. It cleared up all my cancer.
It's good. That show's fucking brilliant, though.
Some of it seems staged.
one of
Like
its-
that guy seems staged. That
Well, no, you didn't watch it, did you?
yeah, I did. I watched this.
That guy's an actor, bro. He gets that guy. Is playing a character, Pablo Escobar. And he goes on. You didn't
right.
watch it.
No, I did.
He's
watch
playing
it.
a character,
I
and
did.
he gives a
They didn't
tour as
explain
Pablo
that,
Escobar.
but they didn't explain that guy.
No,
was
yeah, that's
doing
what he does. That's what he's like, this is a little hokey. He points to it. He's like,
I was watching. I go, this guy's obviously.
no, he drives people around. He gives them a tour.
because I know
Pablo Escobar
Popeye
tour.
has his own.
Yeah,
YouTube
Popeye's
channel.
real.
Yeah,
but no, this guy, look, he looks identical to Pablo Escobar. And he does a tour around town, and he goes,
that's
"This
hilarious.
taxi driver's driving me nuts." Like, it's a joke.
That's hilarious.
I think it's funny because this guy doesn't pull punches. He's like, "Dude, this is kind of bullshit."
Yeah.
Like, they go on the not Ted Bundy, who's the other Jeffrey Dahmer tour, and they're like act like they're talking to spirits. He's like, "This is bullshit, man. This is a shame."
Yeah.
And while I'm in Dallas, people are reaching out to me because in Dallas they have the JFK assassination
Yep.
tour,
Yep.
and I want to
I've
go.
done that.
I want to go on that.
I've
I'm
seen
in
that.
Dallas the second week of August. Me and Jay are trying to.
One thing
go
you'll
on that.
notice that when you go up where he shot JFK, you'll see it's very
There's an X.
yeah, but also it's much closer than you think. It's really interesting. The whole thing is
That's one conspiracy theory, I believe.
I don't know.
Oh, people are telling
Yes,
me. Me and
yep,
Tim were talking
yep.
about how his head gets blown off, and she jumps out the back. I'm like, dude, why the fuck wouldn't you get down? They said what she did is pretty normal because some of his head went towards the back, and she was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna need that." Like her thought was, "I'm gonna grab this and put it back." Like she wasn't trying to escape.
No,
she's trying to collect his brain matter and skull.
That's right. That's a
I
natural thing.
still don't.
My mother
I
saw
believe
that. My mother
though.
said that's exactly.
You don't
what I would
believe
do.
that?
Yeah, I don't.
No, that's what
What are you talking
that's
about?
what they
Why the
said.
fuck would she go back there and grab that shit?
I've
then?
seen the video so many times.
No, but
I think she
that
just
was
freaked out.
That's
and
what she said, and that's what my mother said. That's the psychology.
No,
She said that,
No,
yeah.
you got to listen to the call too. You got when they break it down. She's gathering up like she had brain and skull matter all over her, and that she saw a big chunk, and she's like, "Oh fuck!"
Yeah.
Like if me and Callan are fucking driving, his arm gets blown off. I see his arm, like what the? My reaction is to grab that fucking arm.
Yes. I think that all.
Why else would she do that?
By the way,
She's not going to jump out of the back of the vehicle.
I thought she saw the head explode. Well, first she got shot multiple times, right? So when the head
think they
exploded,
missed the
no,
first-
he
they
got
missed the
shot
first.
in the throat. First.
yeah,
Oh, that's right.
So
He
when
went
that
down,
happened,
then he
she was
got
like
hit.
looking after him, like, "Oh my god, what
I
happened?"
think there were a total of 4 shots or 5. But either way, I think that all of us in that horrible situation have no idea what we're going to do. and your instincts take over. And
They said her instinct was to grab the back of his,
Yeah.
like, because there's brains.
So
and
let
shit.
me explain what I think. I think when she saw the head blown off, because that's totally understandable. If you see someone's head blown off, you're gonna freak out.
Well, his head didn't remember. It was parts, like his.
It's
side.
over. It flopped over. It flopped over. So
Yeah.
I think she
you
panicked
can see pieces
because there's more bullets coming. So she
Yeah.
panicked to get out of the car.
No.
Then
No.
there's brain stuff on the car, and then the guy Clint Hill, the Secret Service guy, he ran on top of the car and tells her, "Go back, go back, go back." And then she's just freaking out. She sees brain matter.
Really?
And then goes back in the car. That's what I think.
Who knows?
But I mean, there's so many different
you might be
opinions
right, Jen.
and different theories
So
and all
awful,
that.
man.
Who knows?
I still want to take that tour. Anyone with
the
legit
Magruder
tour
film, right?
in Dallas, let me know.
There he is.
So he gets shot.
So he just
Wait.
got shot in the chest there, in the throat.
Hold on.
Is he? She's like, oh, she didn't know what. She's like, are you all right?
So she sees that. She's like, "Oh fuck, I'm out of here." That's what I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
And then
No,
you can't
it
see
looks like
there.
she's
The
like-
Secret Service pushes her back in.
She's. I don't know.
I think honestly, you're going like that, and then if you're
God
trying
damn,
to climb
that's
over, there's gonna be brain matter. That
It
you-
looked like she was trying to gather it up, though.
It could be. No
You
one
might be
knows.
right, too,
No one
Chin.
knows that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no one
Yeah,
knows.
the
for a
fair
fact.
argument,
So fucking awful.
dude. You can see he's like, what the fuck, and then it goes boom. It's fucking brutal, man.
Anyways, it's a terrible thing, but no one knows exactly what happened.
Yeah, but that thing with that whole Dark Tourist show, what's interesting to me is like I thought he'd be like a super fan of all this stuff, the dark arts and all that shit. But he's like, I find it fascinating. Like a lot of Americans are, and it's all he goes all over it, even Colombia with Pablo Escobar. But here he goes, people are like with the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. He goes, this guy committed horrible murders, and you guys are capitalizing off what
Exactly.
he did,
He was
like these tours, or like with JFK. He goes, a president died here, and you guys give tours and all this shit and make money off that.
Yeah.
He goes, I find this very strange that people celebrate this now, or it's become like a hot spot.
It's because it's history.
I know, that's why I said I'm into it. Like, I'm not into the darkness. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I think I believe in this conspiracy theory. It's one of the only ones I do, and the world is awfully flat. But the thing is
I think it's very suspect that Jack Ruby shot Lee Harvey Oswald. Well, why would that guy? And he was tied to organized crime. The whole thing is like
there's something's going on.
Yeah, something. I believe that.
I'm not sure if the government. I don't know. I don't know.
I think
who
he was
did it.
definitely tied to somebody.
Yeah, I think
whether
something
it was
shady.
Castro.
I think something
organized
shady
crime.
happened. Yeah. He was also a playboy.
yeah.
Oh man, he did war.
He did some fucking.
He probably did the most fucking out of any president.
Yeah, he was bad or good.
I celebrate him. Had style too. Probably the only president with style. What else you got, Jen?
Quick MMA ones. Some announcements.
You new watch, Jen?
It's an old one I just picked up from.
This I'm looking forward to. This is gonna be a test.
Yeah, Darren Till versus Tyron Woodley for the welterweight belt, and Colby Covington was stripped of his title.
How silly is that?
Yeah,
It just makes a mock.
Why was Colby Covington stripped?
there's no real reason other than he didn't want to take the fight because he wants to postpone it to a little bit
Well,
later.
he just fought, right? Did 5
Yeah.
rounds, and then he's like, "I'll fight in October, November when you guys want to do it." And he's like, "How long has Woodley been out? You guys are rushing me to fight. Like, what are we doing? I just went 5 rounds with RDA.
a lot.
Beat the brakes. I need a little rest because he's having surgery on his sinuses.
Yeah.
It's minor surgery, but he's still having surgery. He's like, I can't be ready to go in September. Is this September?
Yeah, September
He's like, I
8th.
can't be ready to go because I have sinus surgery. I want to be fully, health 100% before I fight Woodley." And the UFC goes, "Well, sorry, we're stripping you of your belt." And he's like, "What the fuck, man?"
Jesus
So it just
Christ.
makes a mockery of the interim belts. Already, we would make fun of them, but now, if you're a fighter, so if you're Bryan Ortega, everyone's like, "Dude, you should have fought for the interim belt." This is why you don't fight for those belts. This is the exact reason why you do not fight for the belts.
Yeah.
Because the fans, we know it's not real.
Yeah.
The UFC doesn't respect them.
Right.
So why would you step up and take the
Right.
chance of fighting anyone else than what you were planning to fight? So now Colby Covington is like, "Dude, I'll fight in November." Like, nope, have to do it now or never. It's like,
Makes
all
no
right,
sense.
fuck it. And I think this is a much, much worse matchup for Woodley.
It's a scary one.
You think it's a bad matchup for Woodley?
Yes. I thought Kobe and Woodley, that's a great fight. There's history, there's bad blood. It'd been a way bigger pay-per-view for both of those gentlemen. And I think it's stylistically, it's a better fight for Woodley. Woodley versus Till is a much different matchup.
Have we seen Till with a wrestler of anywhere near the caliber of a Woodley, though?
No.
Be interesting. Because if you're Woodley, what do you want to do? You want to take him down, but
Woodley's very explosive. But I think with
if you had to think, what would you do? You expect Woodley to stand and bang, or do you expect Woodley to use?
Well, you
wrestling?
can't really just wrestle these days. Like it's 2018, so if he just goes in there, he's like, "Oh, I'm just going to wrestle," you can get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Till's been Till's been around for a while, man, and he's big.
He's huge.
Big.
He's huge.
Yeah, way bigger.
Now the other interesting thing too, where this does, Till's one of my favorite fighters, so I'm glad he got the title shot. But also, where fans are just like, "What are we doing?" Just shows you where the UFC's at right now with logistics. Till missed weight. His last fight, he missed weight, and it was a boring fight. And then you reward that with a title shot. So now, remember, missing weight was the number one thing you couldn't do in the UFC.
Yeah.
If you did that, you were back of the queue.
I
man.
didn't know he missed weight. I did not know that.
Missed weight.
Wow. Well, he's
Missed weight, and then you had the Wonder Boy fight, which it was a conflict of styles. So I think if people are expecting this to be similar to Woodley Wonder Boy, you're so mistakenly wrong. Till is not a Wonder Boy. He's not just going to stay on his back foot. He's going to pressure. He's going to pressure Woodley.
Really?
Yeah. Hell yeah. He's a monster, man.
He comes straight out. Yeah.
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 And
man.
his stand up,
high level, like.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Wonder Boy's super, super high level too, but Wonder Boy's a counter striker. Till's a pressure guy. He just didn't want to pressure Thompson, so it's a tough fight for Woodley, man.
Yeah.
Woodley hasn't been active, man, so there's not like if Woodley turned this down, it's like fuck. And Till's also a guy with his skill set. If again, it's very interesting because to me, for Woodley, it's his toughest matchup there. And for Till, it's his toughest matchup. But if Till can pass this, he's going to be champ for a while. Till has all of his tools. But also with the weight cut thing.
Yeah, he's got to make weight.
He's a huge 70.
He said he's a natural. He's a light heavy.
He said he was gaming, like he has a cheat code to the system because he can make the weight. But then finally,
caught up.
Yeah, caught up.
You get older, it's harder and harder. He's also stepping in the ring at 201 or something. I mean,
it's huge, man.
Come on.
But I'm excited for the fight. But if you're a Colby Compton fan, you're like, what the fuck, man? Mm-hmm. Business wise, it doesn't make that much sense either.
It was a weird
why
announcement.
Rush Till? There's other big fights for him. Why Rush Till? Why the beef between Colby and Woodley's exactly what Woodley needed to kind of become more mainstream,
right?
But also, if you're going to give Till the fight, who's coming off, he beat the number one guy in the world, so it's a little different. But if you just want a big name fight, Nate Diaz. If we're just going to throw everything caution in the wind, why not offer Nate Diaz a shitload of money to get Woodley a big name? There's that.
When is this fight scheduled?
September.
September 8th.
It's soon.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Another one. Paulo Costa against Yoel Romero for November 3rd, UFC 230.
This is where you tell the Nowitzki take a hike. Hey, Nowitzki. When they made this fight, I bet Dana just walked in Nowitzki's office and went, Paulo Costa, Yoel Romero, and I bet Nowitzki went, what? And he went, and then just walked away.
Yeah.
Hey, do us a favor.
Where muscle meets muscle.
Grab a cup of coffee while we make this fight happen.
Two of the most muscular guys to ever step into a fucking ring.
I also don't agree with this matchup. I mean, for Paulo Costa, who's a young guy, just had his first kind of major win, super young. Yoel coming off the fight he just came off of. Yoel's a tough fucking customer. Yeah. So right away, we have to find out if Paulo Costa's the number 3 guy in the world.
You can't give him a...
And he has everything. He has the looks. They call him a young phenom with the comparisons to Vitor Belfort. Oh, we got one. Here's Yoel Romero. Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yoel's just... What? Yoel just lost the title shot. Yeah. Some people thought he won it.
Yeah. The UFC seems to eat its young.
It's desperation. It's desperation.
Because they're not
starving for stars.
Because they're not doing. They don't make stars.
Let's get Costa.
They don't give stars time.
Well, even if Costa beats, Yoel Romero, it's still going to take time to get him into super limelight. Oh, and then you're going to toss him to fucking Whitaker? No, but now Whitaker's out for a while with hand surgery, so he can't fight to late 2019. So they're starving for it.
Wow.
And then they announced Luke Rockhold, Chris Weidman. And then you have Kelvin Gastelum fighting.
Why are they doing Luke Rockhold
I didn't even hear that one.
Weidman again. Why are they doing that again?
2, the Luke Rockhold fight with Gus Finn isn't happening. Gus Finn, Luke got hurt, and then Weidman Rockhold makes sense to me. Last time they fought, it was a good fight until Weidman fucking threw that weird spinning back kick, heel kick, and then got ate the fuck up. It's not a bad fight.
It's not a bad fight at all.
And they're both 2 and 3. Kind of makes it way more clear. Like, it's a little congested in there. There's not a lot of clarity. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What else you got, Jen?
This one's not really a current event much, but I just thought it was cool. Paige Van Zandt posted recently.
Oh, that she got
looks
tits?
a little different. I don't know. She's just...
No, she did.
I know.
She even announced it.
She looks great.
It's awesome. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
She looks amazing.
By far the best fight I've ever come out of the UFC. Looking. By far.
I got Misha Tate. For me. And by the way, I got Valentina Shevchenko. I think she's hot as fuck.
Really?
Personally. And the other Polish girl.
Shevchenko over that?
Yes, sir.
You've lost all credibility,
Yes,
and
sir.
you have a hurt behind your lip. Get the fuck out.
Bring up Valentina Shevchenko right now.
Yeah, compared to her.
And you have her behind
Yeah.
your lip.
Jesus Christ. We're not even in the same realm.
Sir, Valentina Shevchenko is
Oh
a
my
beauty.
God. Yeah, because be nice. There's a reason why you like her. You also love CrossFit.
Which one you want to see?
I like CrossFit.
Click on that one on the right there for
She's
me.
gorgeous.
This one or this one?
That
No,
one.
look at her
click on
body.
that one. No. Yeah,
Just keep going.
fantastic.
Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going. Keep
but
going.
also you like dudes.
No, she's beautiful.
Oh, that's a good picture of her
She's
right here.
hot. Listen, go
She's
keep going.
attractive for
Jen,
sure.
Just hit the arrow, please.
Oh, the arrow?
Oh my God. Yeah, there you go.
Her and Paige Van
Keep going,
Zandt
keep
are.
going.
I mean, you're
Hey,
comparing
look at her, look at her,
fucking
look at her, look at her.
avocados.
Look at her.
Nah, I know.
Keep going.
Very
Keep
strong.
going, please. Keep going. I made a study of this. I'm telling you right now. Valentina Shevchenko is a hot number.
That's not going to work. Let's just go look at it.
Yeah, you don't want to click through like that.
Want this one?
Sure.
Yeah,
There we go.
She's a sexy girl, man.
Yeah.
Chin's with me on this one. No, but you also like CrossFit dudes, so this makes sense.
I like an athletic woman.
Yeah, compare her to Paige Van Zandt
I mean, they're all beautiful.
in their own right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all beautiful.
Well, okay,
Everyone's
so
beautiful.
I got Misha Tate number one.
Misha's
I'm
up
with
there.
you on Paige.
No, there's
especially-
that girl off Tough who's ridiculous looking. She looks like a supermodel.
Oh, the
Big
Alexa-
ass titties.
Oh, no.
the Hawaiian girl.
I think, is she Hawaiian? You know what I'm talking about, Chin?
Rachel Ostovich.
Dude.
Right?
What are we doing? How does she not have a modeling career?
She's all right.
She could be a ring card girl.
Let me see. Yeah.
She's all right.
It's
You know,
tough.
you don't have enough muscle for
Yeah,
Bryan
there she
because
is.
he's clearly gay.
Private account? That's probably a different account.
No, that was her.
No, that wasn't. That was a fake count. I'm sure if you search it, you can find it.
All right, I'll just search it.
She's a freaking smoke show.
What about that?
spectacular.
What about the other Polish girl
There we go.
who's really pretty?
Oh, no,
115-pounder?
dude! You remember you talked about you wanted to fuck him, Ozdemir. You're not in this conversation, Brian. Look at that.
You want to fuck her?
Ozdemir.
Oh no, but no, go back to that one you just went to.
She's
go back to
Russian.
that one.
She must be Russian.
She's prettier than all the ring card girls.
Jesus Christ.
What are we talking about?
She's bodied up, too.
Get Shevchenko out of my fucking studio. Look at her.
Bring up the other Polish girl.
Look,
the
she looks like a
150. Well, then there's
Kardashian.
Rose Namajunas. I got Rose over Paige. I got
Get out.
Rose
Yeah,
over
for sure.
Paige.
Oh, you know
I
Rose
got-
has a shaved head. This all makes sense,
So very
Brian.
sexy.
Yeah, because you're gay. You're a gay
Very
man.
sexy.
You're a big gay man.
and I like.
Oh, no, dude,
I
you
like
love-
Steve Amios. I mean, I like. Wow, that girl is something else, though. Are you kidding me?
Should fight her.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
No,
then there's
You don't know what you're talking about.
What Polish
what
girl are
else?
you talking about?
We're talking about. What was the post on Page though? What the
I
hell?
was
What? Just she has fat ass titties.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of old though.
I
Sure.
approve.
No, but that was the first time I saw her in actual.
No, she posted
Dress and
one and
everything.
was like, "Yo, you haven't seen? Go to her Instagram. She posted one. Just
I follow
her
her.
tits are out.
I do follow her.
I bet you do, Playboy.
she's beautiful though.
But this is a really good picture.
Super. I don't see a long UFC career for her. No. But she's doing exactly what she should be doing. She's parlaying into something good. Her man made it to the UFC. I think he went on the Contender Series.
Well, I mean, look at her. Adorable.
But when you get breast implants as a fighter, you got to realize like that's probably right. Like like that's not going to benefit your
imagine.
career
I guess
as far as like as technique.
It's hard to
and
fight that
fighting.
way, right? Isn't it? I mean, I don't know.
It can't be an advantage, right?
Well, Misha Tate.
Misha Tate pulls them off very well.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
There's a couple fighters that are better looking than ring card girls.
Yeah. Who's that one?
That's Misha. She just had a baby.
She looks really good here.
Yeah, Misha's hot as fuck to me. Who's that guy?
Sean Shelby.
Matchmaker. Great dude.
She had a baby with who?
Someone that was on Tough when
One
she
of
was
the
a
fighters
coach.
that she was coaching?
Yeah.
Damn, good for him.
Wow.
This was an awesome
That
picture
was
too.
quick.
What else you got, Jen?
All right, there's this. A waitress in Georgia who was getting groped by a guy. The guy just walked by and touched her ass, and she's basically body slammed into the ground.
Damn, like Undertaker style?
You'll see right here.
That's impressive.
It's a good slam, too. So she's just going to the cash register, and the guy walks by, just cops a feel. Boom. And look how she grabs him. Boom, and he falls down.
Drunk fuck.
Anyways, yeah, he was arrested.
Give her a little finger tap.
What was her message?
Oh, don't
ever
let people do that to you. And then she didn't realize her own strength when she did that.
I mean, she kind of just. I wouldn't say it was a body slam. Would you, Brian?
No,
Hey, you even pushed him
She
against
tossed
the wall.
him against the wall.
Yeah,
Just
she
have him
did.
take a seat.
I mean, she didn't lift
you
him
take
off the
a
ground.
seat,
She
and
didn't
went,
undertake body slam.
Don't go fucking
Hey, don't
tapping
put
my
body
ass.
slam though.
Yeah.
You pushed him down. And he's hammered and tripped.
Yeah. Fucking hammer.
Still tight job.
That was such a lame. He was like,
He was like this.
He
My
let
bad.
his fingers- yeah, sorry.
But shoot my shot. Oh, my bad.
I'm a bad boy.
Ooh, what if he's like, punish me, girl? That's what I was going
Yeah,
at.
I've
Ooh,
been
I'm
naughty.
bad.
Kick my balls over and over again.
Have you ever seen those
Fuck
videos?
yeah, Joseph
Hey,
sends them
Sasso,
videos
no,
about-
Sasso sent
Yeah.
these videos.
Guys
of
just, king.
how did they not puke or
I don't
die?
know, man. They get into
You ever
it.
seen those videos, Jen?
Which ones?
Type in girl kicks man in balls.
Well, there are these videos where guys get off on getting
They
their
like it.
balls kicked.
I feel like that'd be a thing you like, Jen. Non YouTube, Jen. Non YouTube.
Where? Just regular sites?
Yeah.
I hate doing this thing.
I feel like it'd be something you might be into, Chin. Like, if someone was like, "Dude, you never seen Chin get kicked in the balls by those girls?" before?"
Hell no.
Yeah.
Girl kicks man in the balls. It's on YouTube.
No.
Bikini
See,
girl?
I'm looking like it's kind of if you catch my drift, it's a
I don't want to go there, dude.
market
You
thing,
might want to go to
Like actual porn?
Pornhub.
Actual porn?
like
Sure.
Red Tube.
You know how it goes.
Let
Not
me
that
go
I
to
would
the-
know, but if you go to Pornhub and put in ball kicking, I have a feeling you'll see.
Pornhub?
Please do that. Yeah, I mean, pick your poison, Chin. It looks like
This is the second
it's
time
like it's
my
frequently
computer's
viewed.
done.
Oh yeah, there you go. Let's watch a bunch of porn.
Let's jack off together, fellas.
Oh, look, that guys. There you go. That's
one?
the one. See that one?
Top left.
Dominatrix kicking balls. Go down there.
Will people be able to see this, Jim?
Yeah, for sure.
They will.
They
There
will?
you go.
Oh,
No.
There you go. She's gonna lay
Just
out.
what-
he's-
well-
first of all, ball busting universe, and he's got he's covered in a fucking.
Dude, this is actually someone's shit. Like people
some
like
people
this.
are into getting their balls
What?
kicked into the ground. Keep going. Keep fast forward. I don't want to see this guy's little weird dong. They always have a limp dong.
Yeah, they're never hard.
And again, from the back.
Dude, you know how bad this would hurt?
that looks horrible. That looks terrible.
And then he spreads his legs.
From the back.
Oh! That
Oh,
bitch
that's
is
really serious.
the bitch is
With
fecal
shoes on.
Einhorn
You know how much
kicking
that
the shit
hurts,
out of his
dude?
dick.
With high heels on.
Dude, and he likes it.
that was not
Oh
that hard.
Christ. Oh yeah, it was.
No.
No,
Or
she's Charlie Browning his dick right now.
That hurts, dude. She's kicking him right in his nuts.
That would hurt. She's not going full go there.
the girl in
though.
the back did it way harder.
Not like I've seen.
Oh,
people,
wait.
I've seen people stomp on him.
Wait.
They stomp on their
Yeah.
nuts like they're.
Ah,
That bitch kicks weak.
Yeah,
man.
that
That's-
hurts though. Still.
Like I want to see Joanna Jędrzejczyk
That still
kick
hurts,
that
dude.
in the nuts. No, see this white this.
Yeah,
Oh!
she's actually kicking him.
I guess before. Get on your hands and knees, yeah, like a dog.
That's it. Turn around.
Yeah.
Show us from
Come on,
the back.
let's go. Come on, turn
Dude,
around.
Brian, if someone paid you, I don't know, 10 grand, would you do this to a dude?
Bend over.
To do it to a dude?
Yeah.
10 grand, I'd give it to charity.
I would do it, right?
Yeah, ball
I'm like,
kicking
dude,
for
I'm gonna
charity.
kick you once.
Tax free?
I'm gonna kick you once, crow cop style,
Oh,
and
Jesus
that's gonna be the
Christ.
end of this video, bro.
Come on, do it a bit harder.
Oh, this poor guy.
But no, Brian. He signed up for this. He's getting paid for this.
Guess he is, huh?
Yeah, he likes it. He gets off on this.
Much harder than me.
All right, is that good enough?
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
good.
It is. I'm done.
Yeah, I don't feel well after that.
Oh, look at this crap
I don't
now.
feel well. Oh, well. You looked at it and I just got a huge boner. I can explain, you guys. No, I can explain.
Dude, that shit.
There are lots of, apparently, there's this psychology behind it where people that are into that, apparently they were, like, they could have been masturbating when they were kids and they got hurt. Like somebody threw a ball at their head while they were doing it and they crossed the signals. I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
True. Speaking of balls, or close to balls, you guys have to talk about the Conor McGregor
Jim, when's
post.
the last time you got kicked in the nuts?
I've never been kicked in the nuts.
Ever in your life?
No. Who the hell kicked me in the nuts?
Life, bro. Life kicks you in the nuts, bro.
You're going to get kicked in the nuts once.
You ain't lived.
I was
you've been
standing at
hitting
the elevator.
nuts.
My buddy Dan goes, and kicks me
No,
right
that
between my
doesn't
legs just
count.
like that. I went
doesn't
down to the
count.
ground.
Well, when's the last time you got kicked in the nuts? You
I got hit in the nuts by like a baseball, I think, when I was playing.
When you play
way
sports,
back in
you're
the
getting
day.
kicked in the
Oh,
nuts.
dude.
And it hurts.
Soccer
I was playing
players.
football. I never wore a cup, man. I remember University of Miami. This gentleman stomped on my nuts with his cleat.
Oh, Christ.
Black dude was like, "Fuck you, white boy."
Really?
Squished to the dick.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, "Well, okay. Prison rules, huh, boys?"
Wow.
They beat us.
Did you get him back?
Sure didn't, because I'm not that type of dude.
You're not.
I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna seek out that giant
But you,
cock.
I would see a guy fucked with you like that. Did you ever settle scores that way?
I mean, I got a penalty because I late hit him on the next play.
Okay.
Not the same. He won this battle. We got penalized 15 yards, and my nuts fucking hurt, man.
Yeah, that hurts.
I never kicked in the nuts, Jen. I want to kick you in the nuts.
No.
I want life to kick you in the
You
nuts.
need a good nut kick.
No, thank you.
You had a good tug or squeeze?
I had some tugs.
Connor's happy with his pointer.
Yeah,
It's so
this
funny.
is a balls. This is that big dick energy, kind of over the top, though. You know, like if you're gonna post a picture, you gotta rub that thing up. I get, but this is kind of that game thing where like dudes go, "Come on, bro," and girls, I'm sure his DMs are insane.
But I'm not that impressed with his dog.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
Really?
if you're going to post
That's a
something like
fat
that,
dick, bro.
if you're going to post something like that, you should.
It looks skinny though. It looks a little skinny.
Yeah, it's kind of pointing to the side. I'm not that impressed.
Yeah.
Still long though. It's a long dick.
I think you and I do just fine in that area. I don't think
For
I don't
sure.
think you and I would have any problem matching that.
You know, he
picture.
basically has a boner in that, doesn't he? That's
another
pretty hard.
thing.
Like it's not like there's chub, and then so a scale
Yeah.
1 to 10, that's a 7.
Right.
You got to do 4.
Yeah.
You got to do 4. People are like, "Wait, is he aroused, or is that just a fat dick hanging out?"
I just see a pointing. I'm just not that impressed in general.
Thank you.
Unless it's coiled up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like coiled up like a cobra.
So just hey, don't do that with your dick anyway. And also, I don't need. What are you doing with the selfie posting that?
It's for his fast program,
Here's
Great
that
swim in the
cardio.
beautiful
Pro.
Irish.
Conor McGregor fast. I don't know. It was funny to me.
Look how many likes it has. Though, like he's doing it to get attention, and it worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of a lot of likes.
Yeah. Marketing 101, gentlemen. What else you got?
Guardians of the Galaxy director being fired after some like 10-year-old tweets that he made.
Long time ago, right?
Yeah, 10 years.
Were they bad though?
That's the thing.
Did you see his response? He goes, "I want to apologize for tweets I made 10 years
Yeah.
ago."
He said he won't.
No, he goes,
He did.
"I want to apologize," and emphasize, goes, "for tweets that I made 10 years ago that have affected my career today."
He said always wanted to
we've
push
gotten
the
to a point
envelope
where
and
it's
be
just ridiculous.
comical, but
So what exactly did he say?
here's a bunch of his tweets aggregated. So a lot of them are about like little like pedophilia type of things.
See,
like jokes around about
now I
that.
got a little bit of a red flag here because I don't know. I know some funny people. No one jokes about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a different environment.
See,
back
like
then.
No. Back then, today, 30 years ago, no one jokes about little boys.
Well,
touching
but
little
this
boys.
may have been taken out of context. I like it when little boys touch me in my silly place. He might have been talking about. I don't know what he was talking about here.
Yeah, so that's the thing. They're all out of context. But even looking at these posts, like the Expendables are so manly. I fucked the shit out of the little pussy boy next to me. The boys are back in town.
See, I have a
And
problem
then
with
Eagle
it.
snatches kid is what I call, or rather, is what I call it when I get lucky.
And then he put 3 men and a baby they had sex with.
Yeah, unromantic movies.
Tell your 3-year-old.
And it's all little boys.
Yeah, it's very
I'm doing a big Hollywood film adaptation of The Giving Tree with a happy ending. The tree grows back and gives the kid a blowjob. About to vomit as I'm stuffed with souffle and eggplant. I'm Louis Andersoning my ass out, just the fat, not the little boys. there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like a recurring little boy theme. That A, it's not funny. B, I don't listen. I don't know if he should have lost his job. I don't know enough about the situation. I'm fucking weird though, man. Like if someone's
I remember
like,
my first NAMBLA meeting, which is North American Man Boy Love Association.
yeah,
It was the first time I felt okay being who I am. Some of those guys are still my best friends. So he's trying to be funny about that, and
But
it's very
the
weird.
reoccurring thing with all little boys, gun to my head, someone Brendan, does he have some sexual interest in little boys? I'd say yes. Gun to my head, I'd say yes.
He's got a ton of people, like a ton of fans backing him up too. Because he's, obviously everyone loves that movie or that franchise.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's fucking tricky.
Should he have his? The thing is,
Career?
this 10 years ago, and should he have his career like severely jeopardized?
That's the big thing now. So
I don't think
He
so.
lost Guardian of the Galaxies. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
Because what happens if he's like, fuck, I just thought it was funny. I never
He's
did
being
anything.
silly and funny.
that's what he was saying. He was just trying to push the envelope of being funny.
And nowadays,
I don't know anyone who tries to be funny like
Yeah.
that, though.
A little weird.
With boys?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if let's say you and I are hanging out, the first time we're hanging out,
yeah.
and I kept making little boy jokes, you'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
I don't think that's
You got a
what's
problem?
funny.
I'd be like, I'm just joking. Like,
I don't think it's funny. I never have.
no. Then I'd go back and be like, dude, something's fucking wrong with Brian. He keeps talking about little boys.
Yeah, I don't joke about that stuff. I don't like that.
No one does.
I get tight-lipped about
No one
this
who's
stuff.
funny
I'm like,
jokes
"Ugh,
about that
it just
stuff.
makes
You know what I'm saying?
No one
Like,
I know.
No. Fucking
It's not-
over and over?
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's poor taste. Should he have lost
We're
his
living
entire career?
we're living in a time where what you've said any time in your life can ruin your career. And I don't think it makes the world more equitable, and I don't think it makes the world a better place, but that's the reality. Punishment over change. We're more interested in punishment, and a lot of people are trying to punish because they think it can change the world or make it better. It doesn't. But, in some cases it might.
The guy that got this exposed, his name is Michael Cernovich. He's the one that was pushing Pizzagate a long time ago.
Yikes.
Even after he got this exposed and got him fired, they're looking at his old tweets and they're seeing stuff that he's done and said that are not cool. Something about rape.
Can you imagine being that type of... Imagine this. Imagine your life is like,
Getting people fired.
hopefully I can get the guy who directed Guardian of the Galaxy fired by looking at his old tweets.
Well, these guys
and then
are-
then I accumulate all that shit and then push it. Or imagine that guy sitting home at night, like just...
Yeah, but it's that conspiracy shit.
Yeah.
Remember that there's this idea that Hollywood and the Democratic Party have these pedophile rings and child slavery and child cannibal rings. Have you read this? This is all this stuff on. So this is this thing that
No, you're
people
missing
are-
the point, B. I'm saying imagine being the person
I know.
that's responsible. Imagine going home tonight and be like, dude,
They're into
hold on.
destruction.
You put all that time and effort and you get this man fired? Well, I'm sorry. What's it do for you? Justice? Justice how, though?
Yeah.
Take a second and think
So
about
weird.
how big of a loser you have to be, whether you dedicate a negative YouTube page, comment, a forum, you bring up old info on old celebrities. Like, think about that guy's life.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those guys, listen to this. There's not a woman on this planet that wants to fuck you. They don't go hand in hand.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work like that. You don't gain any. You don't gain any notoriety. You win no awards. No girl thinks you're hotter. None of that comes with this. It's such a weird world. Man.
It is a weird world.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know.
What else you got, Jim?
This one here, 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, out of the blue, posted a huge long thing about 50 Cent. Talking
What
smack
is this
on him.
about, dude?
Well, they used to be best friends, right? Mm-hmm. They used to be best
they used to be
friends,
very close,
and
for
then
sure.
it just. I'm not sure how it capped off.
It has to do with a girl.
I don't think so originally, but that's where it went. Right.
You know how, I think it started here where, you know how Floyd's entourage got shot at recently?
Oh, did
not
he?
too long ago? I think he thinks 50's responsible
Had something to do
somehow.
with it,
Yeah.
and then they started.
I think
going
that's
back
the
and
rumor.
forth.
I'm not.
And then it started to get super nasty.
But he went crazy
They're
on
so
him.
long though. You're too long.
He was talking about how his son doesn't want to be with him and how he's poor and it's a crappy mansion. It's just like a money trap.
And then 50 Cent went back at him.
he said he had herpes too.
Yeah.
Then 50 Cent went back at him with this, him crying. And he talks about his 11 domestic violence cases. And then he goes on to say, this is a post he made about Floyd's pretend rough draft of how he was supposed to write to 50. And he just, obviously misspelled everything. Anyways, it's very public. I'm not sure what's going on. And there's 6ix9ine. How can I enter this beef?
You think I got his truck shut up in Atlanta talking about I got herpes. He's a walking bag of STDs, LOL.
6ix9ine goes, how can I enter this beef? That's hilarious.
Who is this?
The rapper.
That crazy, not crazy, but that wild dude with all the tattoos on his face, his rainbow hair.
This stuff is just
What else you got,
toxic
Jen?
horseshit.
Yeah. I mean, 50 Cent tries anything to stay relevant. What else you got?
All right, let's look at this real quick. Not too long ago, we did this current event with Josh Hader.
Yeah.
After he found out the old tweets and he was like anti-gay and black or whatever.
16 or 17?
Yeah, 17 years old. So the first time he took the mound afterwards, after all that came out, he got a huge standing ovation from the fans, which I thought was interesting.
What state was this?
Milwaukee?
Milwaukee?
Brewers? Yeah.
That's weird.
America.
Middle America?
Hold on. Let's see.
We're a divided country for sure.
Miller Park. Where's Miller Park? There's Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's Milwaukee.
Okay. Here you go.
Is it possible that they were just trying to give him support?
But, I mean, it's still interesting, I think. Like,
There's one thing about support, and then they're celebrating the guy's fucking
see, they're
racist
all standing
tweets.
up. Of course, they're going to support, but it's just an odd timing.
Oh, weird. At least there's a lot of minorities in the crowd. It's all. Is that a Trump convention? But he's a kid. What's he supposed to lose his baseball career?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't agree with any of it. I've never been racist. I've never sent out racist tweets. I've never done any of that. But he shouldn't lose his professional career.
It comes down to this for me. I never wanted to hurt anybody's feelings. Like even with my stand-up, I never have ever like said jokes that were derogatory of a group because I don't want to. I never said anti-gay stuff, even when it was accepted in the 90s when I was doing stand-up. When you could say anything you wanted. You could make fun of black people. You could do it. I just
But
never
imagine
did.
how
I
many
didn't
people would be
like it.
screwed if when you were 14 or 15 or 16 years old. If
Oh my
social
God.
We had
media,
Twitter or
Imagine that.
Instagram. I know.
I promise you would not look at Michael Jordan the
'Cause
same. You would not look at a lot of your heroes the
people
same.
as you learn more.
You're
you're
16. You're a moron. Like
Yes.
all of us were morons.
Yes.
You need
what
to
I
grow
thought
to
was
learn.
cool was fucking terrible.
Yes.
What I was into.
If I said things when I was 40 and now I'm 50 and I'm like, well, I was younger. And now we're like, all right, dude.
What else you got, Jen?
All right. This is a controversial one. So there's a stand your ground law.
Yeah.
In Florida?
homicides have really risen.
This is fucked up.
So you can defend yourself by actually shooting someone. And then, so this particular person, and you can see him right here. I guess he's an old dude that hangs around this market and he watches for people parking in the handicap spots.
This is gonna make
and
me
then he
sad.
gets in
You haven't
arguments
seen
with
this?
them, right?
No.
the man that he shoots and kills, his wife and kids watched him die.
Yeah. So they were in the car. They parked in the handicap spot, which she shouldn't do, but
While
that's
he
what they
runs
did.
in?
Yeah, while he's in.
How many of us have done that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Here, guilty.
In front of his wife and kid.
He
But-
pushes this guy down.
yeah,
the
he
guy
pushes
just
him
shoots
too, which is a bad push as well. So just
the
check
push
this
isn't
out.
that bad. The push is like that fucking waitress when the guy slaps her ass.
No, this is watch. Check this out. I mean, I don't like this. Like, no one is good here, but damn, you shouldn't shoot for this reason. I don't think,
is
but
this
who
guy?
knows?
This
So
guy's
this guy's
talking- he's talking
husband.
shit to his wife and kids.
So
for
watch
parking
this.
there.
So he pushes him to the
That's
ground
a
like
pretty
that,
bad
and then
push.
at this point, he's not attacking him, and then he just
Shoots him right in the heart.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
no.
then he dies inside the market.
No.
So you can see that the guy wasn't going at him, right? When the guy pulled the gun, he was there, and the guy just shot him.
No,
and
that's
because
not
of
right.
this
you go
law,
to jail for that. Fuck you.
No, you don't.
he didn't go to jail. He didn't get arrested. However, the legislators over there are pushing for him to get arrested. So it's a very
You
controversial
have to
law
go to
with
jail
this.
for that. You have to go to jail for
Oh,
life.
Demi Lovato, you want?
Sure.
So I'll have that up somewhere, but I'll just click on this one. So Demi Lovato overdosed.
She is so freaking hot to me.
Yeah. So she relapsed. Apparently, she relapsed not too long ago before, and she talked about it. And
She had a song she
yeah.
talked about. I guess she's had a bad problem. Then she's talking about she's done interviews, obviously on cocaine, all that she's having this whole problem. Then she ODs. They think it was meth and heroin. Yeah,
They said they
She likes
think
to
it could be
fucking
meth
party.
or heroin, but then they use a drug called Narcan to revive her. And I guess if it was meth, you don't use that drug. So,
So she
I
does
don't
a lot
know.
of drugs then?
She
She,
used
yeah,
to. And then she was
cocaine,
sober
alcohol.
for a few days, and then she's doing a concert and forgot the lyrics. She was all fucked up, forgot the lyrics. That's when you know you're in trouble.
Oh, so she has a history of drug use.
Yeah.
But she is awake and conscious and all that stuff right now. So
She's talking about how she suffers from bipolar and depression and
eating disorder. Like she's got a ton of stuff.
she's checking
that
all
sucks.
boxes.
I'm so depressed about that poor guy who got killed.
I know, it's
in
a
front of his
fucking
wife
bummer.
and kid.
I know.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chen?
I mean, these are
They're all sad pandas.
important. Oh, what do you think of this? So, well, this isn't right now. The guy got fired, but so an Uber driver would live stream videos in his car with people inside that don't know it.
No, that's weird.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
and he would make
Shit.
They don't agree to it. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm not being videotaped to the world.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
say-
saying stuff to Brian. I'm
Yeah,
saying wild
private
shit.
stuff about our business
Yeah.
and all that. No.
Like personal stuff, maybe.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
But
gives
you know,
him more.
Uber and Lyft, I think either they encourage or they say you should have a video camera just in case something bad happens.
Different.
We've seen it
That's
before.
not
Yeah,
being live streamed on
Yeah.
social media.
Exactly.
And that's also not being uploaded so regular, like everyone can see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's safe for them in case there's an accident or there's a theft going on or crime.
Yeah, yeah.
What else you got?
Let's go look through these. A fan yelled as Tiger Woods took a swing.
You know, I had to say shit during golf. They need to change that. They need to go Happy Gilmore style.
Hold on, let me grind you. But it didn't really mess him up.
And Tiger's swing, he's looking over to the left.
Tiger was not happy though.
No, he was pissed off.
But
And everyone's booing the guy that yelled.
seems to be
So there's no rule now, right? There's no rule. for
Well,
people who
it's
can't
like
do
it's
it.
like baseball. There's hidden rules. You don't say shit during the backswing. If you ever played
Yeah.
golf in your fucking life, everyone knows that. Is that it, Chin?
One more.
Please don't be someone dying.
No, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Joss Whedon, who is the creator of it, he's gonna do a reboot with a black female lead, which is interesting.
So there's a scale of things like I'm into and give a fuck about, and so 10 would be Yoel Ramel, Paulo Costo. That's cool, man. Buffy the Vampire Slayer would be like a fucking 1, Chin. Was that where you're going with this?
There is an interesting thing that's a black lead. There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, see,
on-
boom, there
There's a
we
lot
go.
of pressure on all the networks to really put a lot of color in the cast.
That was the topic that I was looking at.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Cool, man. I don't view the world in colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Cool. You booked you mean you booked a good actress and she happens to be black?
Yeah.
For the lead of Buffy.
Cool little twist. All right, but that's it. That's all the
Thank you,
currents.
sir. Yeah. Hey, buddy.
You gotta get that lip taken care of, bro.
Shut up, man. It's fine. It's good to come back to
Messed up. You happy? You're back?
Yeah.
L.A., dog. We're going to do
know.
Rogan, aren't we?
We gotta go do Rogan now.
You almost said Logan.
Gotta do Logan Paul. Let's go do Rogan, and we'll. I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. I might have to stop by my house real quick.
You gonna stop at the crib? You're not gonna have time to eat and stop at the house?
I'll eat something there at the house.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to eat something around here then.
Yeah, you do that. You cutie pie.
Um,
Meet you over there.
All right, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to us on a Wednesday.
I got my dates, man. I'm not giving up on stand up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't have
Give us
off,
your dates,
brother.
buddy.
I got Austin, first week of August, Cap City, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Second week, I'm in Dallas. I'll be taking the JFK tour somewhere. Dallas Austin Improv, second week of August. Then they just went on sale, just announced September 13th. One night at the theater in Vancouver, one night, September 13th. Those tickets just went on sale. tfatk.com for everything you need. I think that's it, B.
That's it, buddy.
This is the Fire Kid. We're out.
Yeah.